Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. Thank you for watching. I'm Rose Smith and I'm here with Pick a Card, your weekly tarot reading. So much has been happening in the heavens over the last few weeks, and of course Mercury is retrograde at the moment until August 1st. So if you've been watching any of my recent live streams, you'll notice some of them have a little bit of wonkiness going on. And thank you, Mercury retrograde, for that, because I have done literally many hundreds, maybe even 1,000 live streams, and I've never had the problems that I've had. So, you still have to continue on even when Mercury is retrograde. And really, it's not all bad, because it's a really great time to revisit things from the past. So, another example of something positive from Mercury retrograde is I've had a big project going on for 2 years that I've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and because I'm relying on other people and I have to pay other people, it's just taken so long. But bingo, Mercury goes retrograde and all of a sudden they see all these new ways to do things and they're like, yeah. And so that just goes to show that Mercury retrograde, when you're revisiting past projects, it can cause those things to come back with renewed vigor. And they're coming back to be finished off or to be healed. It's like unfinished business. That's what Mercury, one of the things that Mercury retrograde does. But interesting times with technology, miscommunications with people. Even your own thoughts can be chaotic sometimes. And, it's just a matter of looking in your head and doing some good mental housekeeping and getting rid of those thoughts that, come up often, that are on the negative side, and you just have to say stop. Just imagine a stop sign, or I like to use a waterfall. If I see something or become aware of something, I'll imagine a waterfall washing it all away, because we are the architects of our own lives. So if we're going to build something negative, by thinking negative thoughts, I'd rather not do that. But let's get on with Pick a Card, because I could talk about that sort of stuff all day. So usually what I do is a little 2-minute meditation to make sure that, who can make sure of anything, but to try and assist you in picking the right number between 1 and 5. And I had somebody come back, thank you very much, you know who you are, come back and tell me that she had picked a number, and when she did the meditation, somebody dear to her who had passed then told her a different number. So, it helps to do a little meditation first, because you can have an idea in your head and it's the ego running the show, and really, Spirit might want you to know something else. So just bear with me for a couple of minutes while we do this simple little mindfulness exercise to, help you assist in picking a number. If you can't pick a number because you can't decide, or you didn't get a number in this exercise we're about to do, it's okay. You can have more than one number, okay? All right, everybody just close your eyes and take a deep breath, and letting the strains of the world go. Just let it all go for a couple of minutes, It's a good thing to do, just to relax for 2 minutes, and letting every breath bring you closer and closer to relaxation. Now imagine a beautiful, clean, crystal waterfall. And you're in this beautiful oasis of calm and peace at the moment, looking at a waterfall, or becoming aware of a waterfall. Maybe you can hear it. Maybe you can smell the fresh water. Just become aware of the peace in this place, letting every breath take you deeper and deeper into peacefulness. Now looking at the waterfall, looking to the bottom of the waterfall, you see a water hole, and it's beautiful. So you decide to walk up to the waterfall, and you can see little fish swimming around, turtles, crabs, all sorts of little animals in the water. Leaning over the side and looking into the water, you become aware of something in the sand. And then you realise it's a number between 1 and 5. Take note of that number between 1 and 5. Being thankful now that you saw the number and that you know it's meant for you. And thank yourself for paying attention. Now becoming aware of your breath again, coming right back to this room. Be here now. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, and we're all back. Okay, so you've got your number now between 1 and 5, or maybe you've got more than one number. I have pre-shuffled these cards, but I'll just give them a quick little shuffle after that. And we're going to go with number 1 first, because 1 comes first. That's just how it works. Alrighty, so we come up with, it's Pentacles, and I'll put my trusty glasses on, and it's the 10 of Pentacles. So this is a great card, especially if you've been having issues with finances. But it really relates to anything on the physical level. Okay, so possessions generally, but can include money. Okay, so sometimes people have financial issues. This card points to success around finances over the next week. You could be working on a project in your work, or doing something that's going to bring you money or bring you good luck with money. But as it's a 10, it indicates that it's probably the end of a project, okay? So something that you've been working on for a while. You've probably been through a cycle involving money, and now that's come to an end and you're about to start a new beginning, okay? So 10 of Pentacles, and you can see they even look like coins. They're 10 little pentagrams, actually, a magical symbol, and they look like coins. Coins also means change or transformation, so not only money. But that's a wonderful card if you've been having some sort of financial issues. So that's number 1. Let's put this here. Now, the next card is number 2, of course. Looking for card 2 for the week commencing, I think it's the 14th. I should have checked the date. 14th of July, Monday. It's Monday, I know that. 2019, card number 2. This one is calling me, and it's Temperance. And Temperance is number, what's that, 14. Number 14 in the major arcana, Temperance. Okay, this is a great card. It's all about balance. Balance in your life, okay? Balancing all the realms this week. And that's the realms of spirit, emotion, mental activity, and physicality. Which is great if you've picked number 2, because in order to be successful, you need all of your energy across all of the different realms, you know, to get as much energy as possible so that you can do what you actually want to do with your life. Otherwise, you're just going to feel jaded and tired all the time, because you can't access the energy that's there. There's plenty of energy there for everyone, but we can't always access it. So this card indicates that there's success, there's balance, there's organisation, there's structure, and it gives you you know, like a feeling of achievement. Now you see she's got one cup pouring into the other cup. That's about emotions, containing emotions. So it's not that you don't express your emotions. Yes, you do express your emotions, but you express them in a healthy way. Okay, and the cups also can indicate the Holy Grail. Okay, you see there is actually a peacock feather that she's wearing. Okay, so this is about her clothing. And clothing is your appearance, your identity, what you show the world. And you can see there the beautiful colours of blue and green, the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So again, expressing her feelings, but they're coming from the heart. So it's not so much, you know, the ego, the mind, the cognition, you know, judgment. It's not about that. It's about expressing emotions properly. Okay, beautiful card. Well done you if you've picked number 2 this week. Alrighty, going with number 3 now. Card number 3. Number 3 for July 14th, Monday, 2009. Okay, psychically I can see a ladder. A ladder is like a ladder to success, taking the steps to success. And now I see a bow and arrow, pulling the string of the bow back with letting the arrow go, and it hits the target. Okay, so there's success again this week. Alrighty, so for number 3 we've come up with the World card. Beautiful. We're rocking and rolling this week. The World card. Now, the world is your oyster. It's about manifestation of your heart's true desires. You'll see she's actually stepping on the world there, on the globe, with one foot. So being grounded in practical reality, but she's in spirit, she's in space. And she's wrapped in gold. Okay, so beautiful, precious energy that adorns her. And she's also got an angel holding up the gold fabric, and that'll be on this side here. I don't know if you can see that angel on the camera there, but the angels are with her. So she's in spirit, but she's still practical, and so she can actually achieve stuff this week. And she looks great doing it, and she's just wrapped in that piece of gold fabric. There's no, you know, agenda. There's no pretending to be someone she's not. She's not doing that. So she's handling it all very well. So fantastic if you've picked number 3. She's also got, in her other hand, she's got a gold scepter, which is a symbol of royalty. Okay, so the ability to manifest, because the world is your oyster and you can do whatever you want this week. Great. 3. I'll take that. Thanks very much. Alrighty. Now we're going with card number 4. And I get this one, which is the 6 of Cups. Okay, this is lovely too for emotions. 6 is all about abundance, and it can be abundance in relationships, although in this particular card she's on her own. She's on her own, but she looks like she's got could be a little dog or a teddy bear. I can't tell if it's a little dog or a teddy bear in her hands, but there's no other people there. That's my point. There's no other people there. And so this is about her own feelings about herself, okay? Feeling abundant. Look at all the flowers there. Happiness, even joy, okay? She's dressed in green, which is opportunities for growth, okay? And there's plenty of growth in that card, but all about your emotions and feeling happy this week. Actually, more than happiness, joy. Joy is the word that goes with this card. Lovely. We're getting really good cards this week, aren't we? That's great. Number 5. Number 5 is alive, I always say. Number 5 for the week commencing July 14, 2019. And we come up with the Page of Wands. the Page of Wands. Okay, she means business. She brings good news. And she's going to get stuff done. Wands is a fiery, inspirational sort of energy, and pages are the ones that bring the messages. So we've got Mercury retrograde at the moment. So some messages are going to get through. The ones that get through are going to bring good news. And some may be delayed, but they'll get through eventually. See, she's got the two pyramids in the background. Could indicate travel, but more likely indicates the chakras. Okay, so energy being released out of her chakras this week, so that she can be healed on something to do with messages or inspiration. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit blocked and not very inspired to do stuff lately. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's winter time, and so we all go into our caves, where possible. We don't tend to go out as often as what we do in the summertime. If you're in the northern hemisphere, of course, you are going out a lot more because it is summertime. But this indicates good news, chakras being open, and healing taking place, and perhaps travel as well. Okay, great. That's number 5. Now, let me just have a little look for you. See if I can get what message I can get for you. I've got those chakras, those pyramids right in my face, like so close. It's about speaking up. It's about getting your message out there. If you've got a small business, or perhaps you're online, you might be on social media, live streaming, blogging, publishing, anything like that, this is a great week for that. If you can get over the issues with Mercury retrograde. So ideally you would be publishing or blogging something from the past rather than starting something brand new, if that makes sense. You might also get messages coming back from the past, people you haven't heard from for a long time, school reunion, old school friends, or perhaps an ex from the past. You hear some news, or he or she contacts you in some way, and those chakras will open up when that happens. If a person is an ex, remember why they're an ex. There's always a reason for everything, okay? Don't lose sight of why you broke up with that person, okay? What actually happened. That could be coming back for healing this week. Okay, they're just showing me more and more pyramids. I'm just seeing lots and lots of pyramids. Because there's not just 7 chakras in the body. There are literally hundreds of chakras in the body and out of the body. So 2 main chakras that we hardly ever hear of are the soul star, that are about 30 centimeters above the head, and also the earth star, which is about 30 to 45 centimeters below the feet. And if you're in the US, that's like 1 foot to 18 inches. Okay, I just had to think back then to convert 1 foot to 18 inches if you're in imperial, not metric. Okay. All right, I've also seen lots of food here, cupcakes in particular, suggest sweet nurturance, okay? It's great to do that for other people. It's even better to do that for yourself, okay? Sweet nurturance of yourself this week. Okay, so it's been great reading for you today. Please stay tuned. I'm halfway through the horoscope, so I'll be doing Scorpio and Capricorn today, and tomorrow probably Aquarius and Pisces tomorrow. But have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for Pick a Card, 8 a.m. every Monday morning, Sydney, Australia time. Okay, thank you, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.